swap over to this, which should, yes, just work. Okay. Last time we crushed Mega Man 4, right? Just smushed it down into a little paste. Absolutely destroyed. It was a baby game for babies. This time we're going to do the same for 5. There's not going to be a single difficult fight. We're going to absolutely demolish the entire game. That's what's going to happen. In the year 20XX AD, a vicious army of robots is bent on destroying the world. Oops. And behind this destruction is... Proto Man? Oh no. Press start. The quality of this already looks pretty high compared to previous games, I'm not gonna lie. But, chat, who do we start with? We've got Stone Man, Gravity Man, Crystal Man, Napalm Man, Gyro Man, Starman, Wave Man, and Charge Man. One of these dudes immediately seems much more deadly than the rest of them. Crystal Man and Gyro Man don't seem nearly as deadly when you compare them against Napalm Man. Like, what the fuck? Is Napalm, like, more common in the future of 20XX, which, by the way... 20XX is not... It's not that far away in the future, you know? Starman, because it's a good song. Sure, why not? Oh boy, this is low gravity. Y'all seeing this? Y'all seeing this low gravity shit right here? Oh boy. Okay, the Mega Buster seems like significantly better with a charge shot in this, so that's nice. Oh shit, meteors are coming at us. Maybe it's all in my head, but like, I am immediately looking at this and thinking that this is like way higher quality. Is this like was this a Super Nintendo game or something? This looks way nicer in terms of sprites and artwork than any of the previous ones. This was an NES game? Dude, late NES games, holy hell. What year? Holy shit. Those guys are annoying. Oh, that hit me, of course it did. That, something about this just looks leagues better than 4 did. Oh, what is that? What's the big M? Is that just an extra life? Like, what is that? Oh, this has, like, collectibles. There's Donkey Kong-style letters here that spell out Mega Man 5. Huh. Oh boy, I don't like that. Yeah, that's... You found the letter? I definitely want those. Oh boy. I'm assuming there's probably a letter in every stage. And that they probably give me an extra power or something. Oh, fucking dude. The zero gravity. You're not zero, the low gravity shit. So, does a game over, like... Yeah, it probably gets rid of my power, my M pickup, right? No, it didn't. Wow, okay. I'm pretty immediately, like, I can pretty immediately tell that, like, this is not gonna be, like, the same hell that, 3 was, or 1 was. Like, you can just kind of immediately get a vibe that, like, things are more well put together here than they were in the older ones. Oh, fuck me. Just based on looking at the sprites. Based on looking at the sprites and, like, enemy placements and stuff. This stage song is kind of rough. Hey bro, you asked for it, so, like... Beggars can't be choosy, as they say. A lot of people say 5 is their favorite. Oh, fuck me. Why you all like this? Actually, you know what? If y'all just are gonna drop that, yeah, go ahead. Yes, drop me power-ups, please. I've heard someone say every single Mega Man game is their favorite, like, so I'll take that with a grain of salt, you know? Some bozo once told me that their favorite was Mega Man 1, and that's crazy. Ugh. Nope. Okay, do I have, like, an extra life? I have 2 lives at this time. Let's see if Starman is weak to our bullshit. Okay, he jumped at us immediately. Okay, he has a shield. Okay, well... Okay, wait, this seems really doable. If this is what he does, This seems really doable. Okay, unless he just keeps jumping at you. If he keeps jumping at you, this could be rough. This boss thing is kind of nice, though. Yeah, immediately this just feels way less rough around the edges than any of the previous games. Like, if this were Mega Man 4, and he was jumping at me like this, he'd be doing half of my HP every time he hit me by touching me. Instead, he did like a reasonable amount of damage, and now he's dead, because his pattern isn't that hard. Cool. That's nice, I like that animation there. Ooh, and this is fancy as hell. This is fancy as hell. They were going off with that, holy cow. You got Star Crash and Super Arrow. I got 2 powers, okay. That shit was kind of peak, I'm not gonna lie. Wow. Okay, we start with Starman. Who do I think is weak to the stars? Of course, Crystal Man is. Because crystals are but a mockery of the stars, and against the real thing, they don't stand a chance. But let's look at those powers. Dude, and the background to this looks fantastic too. Holy hell. Okay, let's look at Star Arrow? Is that what it was called? Something Arrow? It's just an arrow that moves forward. Okay. Oh, and then it sticks. It sticks and you can jump on it. Hell yeah. Okay, what about Star Crash? Yeah, it's just a shield he had. Can you charge it up? No? Okay. Not my favorite kind of power-up, but useful. See, honestly, this is the kind of thing I expected from, like, Mega Man's 1 through 4. Was this sort of vibe? Because all of the games that are inspired by Mega Man, say, you know, something like Shovel Knight, have this sort of vibe. And many of the Super Nintendo, like, platformers or Mega Man type games, like the Mega Man X games, have this sort of vibe to them. You know? Not the sort of jank nonsense that Mega Man 1 has going on. How has this one been so far? Like, way, 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 way higher quality. Okay. You have been engaged in violence. I hope the violence is going well for you. But yeah, so far, the feel of this game is, like, better than the feel of the other games, and the quality of the sprite work, and the sound, oh hell, and the sounds, it's just like, I like the magnitude better. That little animation that happened when we got the Starman power was, like, nothing comes close to looking that nice in any of the previous Mega Man games. You somehow have 2 tanks in your PvP games, but you're progressing steadily. Okay. Okay, we're gonna try Crystal Man one more time, and if we fail then we'll move to someone else. But, like, just look at this sprite work in the background here. That looks insane. It looks almost too good for the NES. Like, this is almost as good as, like, Cyber Shadow in terms of, like, the amount of detail. And Cyber Shadow is a modern game that is trying to evoke the same aesthetic as old games. This level's gorgeous. Yeah, it kind of is. And the last level was pretty too. Okay. 1, 2... No, what, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, fucking... Just gonna go. Just gonna... The pattern on these things seems strange. I think the sound is infinitely better here too. Yeah, like way less immediately grating, right? And this is quieter, which is nice. Part of the reason why I didn't use the charge shot much in Mega Man 4 was because it's just so loud. It's so obnoxious to hear. But here, not quite as loud or obnoxious. It also looks better. Yeah, the charge shot, it looks much larger. Okay. 1, 2, 1. Okay, this thing in front of me is weird. I'm gonna just jump after the next pause. There we go. And like, do you see the sprite on these gems, right? They just look amazing compared to, like, again, compared to literally anything in the previous games. Okay, there's an E-tank there, but I haven't found a letter in this level yet. And that's concerning to me. I would assume that there's a letter in every level. You know? I was gonna say, can I not shoot those things? No, I'm just missing. Okay. Let's get... Oop, nope. Sorry. Coil. Oh. Oh, it's right there. I missed it. I think I'm gonna have to die on purpose. Super arrow does actually do damage also. Yeah, no, I noticed that. I noticed that it did. I shot a few enemies with it. He didn't die in one charge. The way I play Mega Man games is typically like... No, I missed it again. Can I go up with the arrow? I wonder. No. Well, I did get an extra life, so... Let's die on purpose again. Oh, that one only hit me once. What the hell? come back. I guess I could have rewound, is what I could have done. Rewind is a feature in this version of the game. I didn't have to kill myself. Rewind? Yeah, look. This version of the game has some really nice quality of life features, we'll say. But let's see. Right. There's obviously this menu, which I've been abusing. There's the option to change how things look, but obviously I want the original aspect ratio, not like these other nonsense aspect ratios. You can turn the borders off. You can turn the filters off so it looks... so it's just the raw pixels, or, you know, change it the CPU speed to turbo so that it doesn't slow down when enemies are on the screen. There we go. We got it. Oh. I did not even mean to equip the arrow. CRT filters never look right to you. So I before I started streaming these, right, I did go through all the filters, and this monitor filter, wait, is honestly the best looking one. Although, yeah, I agree, CRT filters typically don't look right. I'm not fighting that guy, because fuck that. Why am I suffering through slowdown if the no slowdown is an option? Because I just want to play it as close to the original as I can. Obviously, with save states, because that's my preference. Okay, bud, time for you to die. Okay, the arrows are not your weakness. Obviously, Star Crash. It's not that. It's not that. That's unfortunate. But I don't know. The slowdown to me, it was painful in Mega Man 1, right? But it's part of the experience to me, right? It's part of the appeal of, like, old games like this. Super Nintendo slowdown is way nicer than NES slowdown, because Super Nintendo slowdown actually, like, I don't know, something about Super Nintendo slowdown feels good, you know? Can I shoot those? Like, what, are you supposed to avoid them forever? Wild take? No, you're crazy. Super Nintendo slowdown feels good. Everybody that has played on a Super Nintendo knows that Super Nintendo slowdown feels good. It is a nice chunky feeling. Okay, this is totally doable, but like, it's just a matter of avoiding that shit right there. A game getting overloaded because there are too many sprites on the screen can feel nice. Thank you for the resub, Soul. That's 9 months now. Crazy. You like when games work properly? Well, you see, in some Super Nintendo games, like, that is working as intended. Fuck me. Ouch. Quit jumping on me, you bastard. Fucking bastard. Sure, when it's actually too many, not like 5. Well, I mean, listen, the fucking old Mega Man games weren't optimized. Well, I don't know what to tell you. Okay, that felt totally doable, but we're gonna try somebody else. We're absolutely saving Napalm Man for last, so let's go with Wave Man next. Usually the water guys are pretty easy.
Brother, this
Boo!
guy stinks!
Don't do that. Stop that. Wait, what the hell? Okay, I was gonna say, what the hell am I supposed to do here? But no, this only hits me not with the chain, but with the end. Oh wait, no! I wanted that. I reacted too slow. I didn't see that they were suction hoses. Let's see. Do we think I can kill this? No. Okay. Oh, fuck me. This song is nice, you know. Ooh. Oh my gosh, I didn't know that actually Shovel Knight didn't have a single mechanic to its name that it was original to it. This is something you do in Shovel Knight at some point, right? I didn't realize that it stole this as well. How crazy. Oops. Okay. I don't quite get the timing to this. Listen, you won't accept the Shovel Knight slander. Listen, I think Shovel Knight is maybe the best platformer of all time, but I mean, it's pretty clear that, like, it took a lot of inspiration from Mega Man. Like, a lot. What the hell am I supposed to do here? I genuinely don't quite get what it's going for here. Oh, this just keeps going out. I thought that was a ceiling there. Ah! There we go. Yeah, I thought that gray section there was a ceiling that I wasn't gonna be able to go past. Oh, motherfucker. Pop, look, views. Oh, thank you for pointing this out. Goodbye, you stupid view bot. I hope you burn in hell. What is that line from? I don't remember what that line is from, but it's such a good line. It's stuck with me for most of my life, you know? What is that from? Now I'm trying my hardest to remember. The line is just somebody screaming, and I hope they burn in hell, right? Like, just referring to someone that, like, died. A lot of people have said that. No, but there's a very specific... Oh, what the fuck? A very specific quote from some movie. Okay, dude. This is crazy. The production quality. I don't know if I've ever said this about a Super Nintendo game, but the production quality here is absurd. This feels like it could have been made well into the Super Nintendo era. Although I need some power-ups, please. Someone drop some health. Someone please drop some health. Ah, you? No, anyone, please. Health. Not that. Health. Yeah, I figured I'd start all the way back here. I mean, that segment is really cool, so I'm not, like, too upset by it. But, like, dang. Oh, this doesn't have a charge shot, which is a little bit disappointing. This segment really reminds me of Battletoads, which makes me wonder if, like, if people at Capcom were like, wow, Battletoads is cool, we should copy that shit. I genuinely don't know. Like, Battletoads is obviously was before my time. I don't know how well that game was received at the time it came out. But obviously, looking back on it, people think it's, like, not a very good game, and it's clearly one of those games that, like, people play it as, like, a super hard, this is one of the hardest video games you'll ever play type challenges. Okay, dude. Quit it with the dolphins. Quit it with the dolphins. Okay, there's the E. Dude, anything but dolphins, or, like, just drop me health or something. Okay, cool. That segment is fucking dope. There's a segment like that in Battletoads, but it sucks ass. Whereas this one, that one didn't suck ass. That was cool. If I have to replay this level because I can't beat this boss, I'll be happy. Mr. Streamer Man, one stream. Between now and the heat death of the universe. How much for me to stream Battletoads? I'll say there is a price, but I'm not going to say what the price is. And I'll also say that, like, there's no guarantee that that is, like, a full playthrough. You know? Okay, sir. The little spout is annoying. You want to watch me suffer? I don't know how much suffering would actually be happening in Battletoads. Because, quite frankly, like, I've watched a lot of people play that game, and so I know some of the tricks. I'd also played it a little bit in the past. Like, I know where a lot of the portals are to skip levels. Okay, this guy's a bit fucking annoying. And by a bit, I mean fucking... How do you jump over... How do you get under him and jump over the arrow he's shooting at you? Did I know they put that speeder section... Did you know they put that speeder section in with the Battletoads boss fight? What are you talking about? In Shovel Knight. No, I still don't know what you're talking about. Is there like a Battletoad boss fight in Shovel Knight that I'm not remembering? In Shovel Knight you can fight the Battletoads. I don't remember that. I played Shovel Knight like 100% of it like 3 times. I don't remember that. Okay, let's try this fucking arrow. Get shot. It's a hidden boss. Maybe I just never fought it. I thought I had 100%ed Shovel Knight. On the PS4 version, you can fight Kratos instead. Oh, wait. Is this like, maybe the version of the game I played the original Wii U version, right? Maybe it replaces the boss that's in that, because I fought the secret boss in that. What's the secret boss in the Wii U version? Is the okay? So is the secret boss like? There's multiple different like things, but let me look it up when I die here. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, fuck face. Your pattern is annoying. His pattern doesn't give me much time to actually like shoot him. Okay, let me see. Secret boss Wii U version of Shovel Knight. Bosses, let me just go to Shovel Knight. Is the Baz? Is that a secret boss? I don't know. There's too many different versions of this. I stopped looking it up because like I went to the wiki and there's like here's 40 different versions of this game. It's possible that the original Super Nintendo version does not have like a hidden secret boss like that. That would be my assumption. Okay, this is the pattern for this guy. You find a hidden room in the art place. I mean, that sounds familiar, but... No, oh, really? Did I have another life? I hope I have at least one more life. I didn't. That felt really doable. But we'll try one other dude, and then I think we'll stop. And then next week we'll crush the game. Okay? Clearly this means I need to stream Shovel Knight. I had planned to, but I actually don't own a copy of Shovel Knight at the moment. My Wii U copy is gone because I don't have my Wii U anymore. Maddie has it. And apparently I just never bought, like, the updated versions of the game on anything. Because, I mean, why would I? The Wii U, I did eventually get all of those expansions. For being one of the few to back it. To back the video game. But yeah, we're gonna try Charge Man. It was pretty dope that anyone who backed the game or bought the game early got all of the, like, quote-unquote DLC campaigns just, like, totally complimentary on top of the base game. It was pretty fucking radical of them to do that. Especially since, like, at least one or two of those extra campaigns are just straight up better than the base game. Right, like, King of Cards is pretty radical as a campaign, and, like, the Plague Knight campaign's pretty good. I mean, they're all, like, incredibly fantastic, but, like, base game Shovel Knight is, like, maybe a 9 out of 10. And I think King of Cards is honestly, like, a 10 out of 10. I mean, they might just all be, like, 10 out of 10. That's how good I think Shovel Knight is. I don't think there's a single, like, glaring issue with the video game. Spectre of Torment is your personal favorite? I had issues with, like, the way Spectre of Torment, like, movement worked with the contextual movement, right? That caused a lot of, like, aggravation when playing through it. But it was still pretty great. And Spectre Knight is the coolest one, so... how do I get... Oh, I just brush coil it. Really? You liked the movement a lot? Look, I'm not saying that I didn't like the movement. It's just that occasionally, especially during certain, like, boss fight segments, because of the way the movement worked, you would go for a swing and get either, like, the wrong movement, or, like, it would just mess with the flow. It's possible that they, like, fine-tune that during, like, just patches or updates or different versions. But at launch, it was a complaint a lot of people had. I love that they put these little dudes in trains for this level. This level's pretty fucking baller. What? There's no way this is already the boss. What the fuck? Why is this level so short? No. I want a level that's like... I want this level to be twice this long. This level's fucking dope. Not turning around. You know what the OST of this game reminds me of? The way the songs in this game have sounded so far really, really remind me of, like, Gen 1 and 2 Pokemon. I don't know if it's, like, using a similar sound font or what, but, like, it just really, really, really sounds like Pokemon Gen 1 and Gen 2. No, turn around before you shoot, you bastard. Okay, cool. I'm upset that this was such a short, easy level. Because this is fucking great. And this animation right here is amazing. That's, like, incredible. That genuinely looks 3D. I know that sounds like crazy, but that genuinely looks 3D. We got Charge Kick. Wow. I would keep playing more, but I do have a bit of a headache. Probably because it's like 95 degrees out, and my AC wasn't cranked as high as it should have been. I'm gonna stop here for now. We're absolutely crushing this game. Next Monday, I'm just gonna beat all the rest of these dudes and just finish the game, right? It is very, very clear to me that so far this is the best one. I haven't even touched half of these Robot Masters so far, and it is very clear that Mega Man 5 is easily the best one so far. So, before I go, I said I was going to talk about the stream schedule stuff. So, I am going to do that real quick. I will be streaming again on Wednesday, but for anybody in the future that is curious about when I am streaming, I will post... Oh, Mega Man is over already? Yeah, unfortunately, I have a bit of a headache. But I will be posting something that looks a little bit like this at the start of every stream week. I'm doing my best to, like... I'm doing my best to let people know when I'm going to be live, right? This is what we're doing this week. Mario Mega Man 5, that was today. On Wednesday, we will be finishing Shadow of the Erdtree, the Elden Ring DLC. We'll be back to the PvP variety on Friday, and then maybe we'll be playing something on Saturday. Maybe. I don't know. But yes. So if anybody in the future ever needs to find out, hey man, when are you streaming? Uh, just look at this. Okay, this will be posted. I don't have my Blue Sky account anymore. I lost my password. I'll try to find my Blue Sky password and post it there. I don't know how many people actually pay attention to that, but I will try to post it there, and I will be posting it in the Discord in the dedicated stream schedule channel. Still a section with a question mark, so you get to ask if it's happening. If what's happening? What are you asking about? If what's happening? Oh, as far as bonus streams go, all these things will have like rough estimations for when I'm going to go live. But the bonus streams, I'm not giving y'all anything as far as that goes. Bonus streams, I won't tell you what game it is. Until the day it's happening. I won't tell you what time it is until I figure out what time it is, because I don't know what time it is going to start ever. I made a note in the Discord that says I will be late to my own streams, right? On Wednesday, this says 5:30 start time. It might be 6. I'm hoping I'm not late on Wednesday, but it might be 6 o'clock. On Friday, it says PvP variety 7 o'clock. Yeah, that might be like an 8 o'clock. I don't know. I don't have control of my life. I just show up when I can. But anyway, thanks so much for tuning in. I'll see you all on Wednesday or Elden Ring. Bring your friends, bring your popcorn, bring your sody pop. Get yourself a Pepsi. It's gonna be a fun time, I promise. Thank you and goodbye.